Hello, coders of Earth. It is Tom here on Tab Nation, and today we're going to be doing a very basic intro to the language HTML, which is used to make websites. Now, a lot of times it's also used in sequence with CSS or cascading style sheets or JavaScript also to help it, get a lot more going on with it besides just using HTML. But in this video, we are solely going to be making a design in HTML. So the website will look like it's like from the early 90s. Like it's going to be super basic, but if you never mess with HTML, you definitely want to start here to get a basic understanding. And then we're going to branch out into more videos where we do more advanced HTML, how to use it in sequence with CSS and JavaScript. If you don't even know what HTML is, watch the video I'm going to link in the description below, which really just explains kind of the history and really what it is. All right. So I've already designed my website right here, as you can see. Got a lot going on just because I added a lot of notes. That way it's going to help you. So let's take a look at the website first. I think that's the best route. So I have a folder I just have here with all my stuff in it. Not a lot going on here. I just got my logo, which is just a PNG file, Tab Nation, and then I got my website here. To save HTML, you're just doing .html, and it's going to automatically turn into, for me, a Chrome launching button. Sorry, struggling to talk here. So let's take a look. I'm just going to double click it. It's going to auto open in Chrome for me. Let me resize this a bit for you guys. Now, as you see, it is super basic. I don't got a lot going on here, but let's explain everything we're seeing here. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to start with what's called a tag. These are what kind of break your code up for the most part. So we're going to start with the brackets here, HTML, and this is just telling your browser like, hey, the code that's going to be between this opening and closing tag is going to be in the language of HTML. Now to close this out, so this is the first thing we're having. We're going to go to the end here, and we're typing the exact same thing. We're just putting a backslash in there. That's the only difference between the opening and closing, is the closing has that little slash there. So basically everything between this line 20 and line 3 is going to be HTML. So yeah, we're going to start with our header. So it's just head in the brackets, and that just starts the page with your head. Now we want to give our website a title. So we're going to use title. Now here you can put the closing and opening on the same line if they're coming one after another and there's nothing else in there. So that's what we're doing here. So I just wrote, oh my God, Tab Nation. And that is... There we go. And that's going to be what your website's going to display up here in the tab. So you got, oh my God, Tab Nation. So that's kind of your title to your website. It's going to show up here. So yeah. Next, we're going to close our head. We are done with that. All we wanted to put in there was a title. Simple enough. Now we want to do the main stuff. We want to do our body, the body of our website. What are people seeing here? So we're going to start with a header, and that's just going to be H1. You want to definitely go in order, so you do H1. Your next one should be H2, H3, and so on. So try to stick with that. That's just called good formatting. So it's going to say, yo, or let's learn stuff, yo. And that is, I know my website's super corny. And that's just the title, basically, again, but for the actual page versus the tab up here. So we got, yo, let's learn stuff. Now the next thing we see here is an image. And that we're going to basically, it's going to be a little bit different than we've been talking about, but it's going to be IMG src, so image search equals, in quotations, the name, logo.png. Now that file needs to be located in the folder where your HTML is running, because that's where it's going to be looking. So try to keep everything in there. You can always add file paths in case you have like an image folder. You can just put like folder / then logo .png, define your image. Now the image is just going to go with its default size. We'll learn a little bit later on how to scale that, move it around the website, make it look a little better, because that's kind of big. That's huge. I don't think I would ever want to do it like that on an actual website, but yeah, we're not going to get into that stuff, yes. Now we got P, which stands for paragraph. So you see we're opening our paragraph, and then we got a closing tag down here. Now you can always do stuff within a paragraph too. So here I just did a simple paragraph. I like to teach coding like stuff. Do you like to learn it also? I guess. And then we're doing parentheses here, EM. That's why you are here. And what that's going to do is basically, let me show you. It's going to emphasize it basically. It's going to put that's why you. So you see it's kind of, hopefully, let me zoom in a bit here. There we go. You can see that a little better. So it's just a way to make kind of words stick out a little bit better. If you want, add some fanciness to your website without CSS. It's pretty much the fanciest you're going to get without going into CSS, really. But okay. So we close out our paragraph, and let's go ahead and make another header. So H2, view my site. And that's where we got this one, view my site. And then we're going to do one more that just says hello world. Oh, you can't see that. There we go. That's the end of my page. So we did another one. We did, another paragraph, hello world, I guess. Let me close that one out. And then we're going to close our body out. We're done with the main part of our website. And now we're just going to end HTML. We're done coding. So yeah, very basic website. Like I said, nothing too fancy going on here. But this is just kind of a great way to start. If you've never even seen HTML and you're just starting, this is a quick video to kind of get you started. We're going to get more advanced and start combining into other languages to make the ultimate website, basically, is what we're hoping to get to. So if you had any questions about this video, definitely let me know in the comments below, and we'll have some more of these coming out to you soon. Have a great one.